this is my 7 weeks update. I finally got my webcam working, so I figured I would start my pregnancy vlogs. I'll start with the beginning, which was the cycle that we conceived, and my 2-week wait symptoms. We actually, we only BD'd one time in my fertile window, so yeah, we were both really sick and just felt like crap, but we ended up doing it one time, and that was the time. So I actually know the date that I conceived. So the due date that I have is probably pretty accurate. My due date to me is March 28th. So yeah. And my 2-week wait symptoms were, sorry, I'm looking at a list. My 2-week wait symptoms were, my pants were so tight. I was like, oh my gosh, I better be pregnant, because if I'm not pregnant, then I need to go to the gym because there's something going on with me. I was really moody, so kind of like before AF. My acne was really, really bad, and I'll talk about that later in the video. Also, something crazy, if you are friends with me on Facebook, you would know this. I am pretty sure that I actually had implantation bleeding. The morning of 6 DPO, I woke up and there were 3 tiny drops of blood on my underwear, like the tiniest drops. Like I don't even know how I noticed that they were there. But I woke up that morning and I saw that and I was like, oh, what? Is that implantation bleeding? So I think that it was. Yeah. Okay, so what happened was I wasn't going to test until my missed period, but I don't know why. I just had a dream where I took a test and it was positive. So 2 days before my missed period, I took an internet cheapie pregnancy test, and I peed in the cup, I dipped it, and I kind of just set it aside and then went on, washed my hands and stuff. And then I just kind of glanced over, and I swear that I saw a line. So you can go look at my BFP video, and then right when I saw that line, I grabbed my phone and I started filming myself. I look like crap, but I was like, I gotta get this on camera. So I did, and I'm really happy I did. After the video, I emailed my husband and I was like, call me, please. If you can, please call me. Just call me. And so I ended up talking to 2 of my friends, told them, because I was just freaking out. And then finally he called me. So I was able to tell him on the phone, and he was like, are you serious? He was so excited. So yeah. What else? My symptoms now, being 7 weeks. I still have cramping. It's like period cramps. They don't last very long. They're not painful. I mean, they're obviously unpleasant, but I haven't had to take any sort of medication like Tylenol because it was too painful. So that's good. I read somewhere that by now my uterus has actually doubled in size. So I think that it's just my uterus growing. So yeah. Constipation. Sorry, this is TMI. Constipation is so bad. I feel like half the reason why I'm kind of starting to show is because I'm so constipated. I haven't taken anything for that. I know I have a sheet and it says that I could take Metamucil, but I haven't taken it yet, but I probably should. Boobs. My boobs are getting bigger already. I can tell. They're sore, but not painfully sore, and they feel heavier. So that's crazy. Morning sickness. My morning sickness was so bad. It started at 6 weeks, and I was in bed nauseous for probably about 4 days. I didn't throw up yet, and I was like, okay, I'll tough it out. This is normal. Then I started throwing up. And then finally I got to the point where I didn't eat for over 24 hours, and I took a drink of my water and I threw up water. So I was like, I should probably go to the ER because I can't even keep fluids down now. So I went to the ER and they took my vitals. They said my vitals were really good, and my pulse was a little high. They prescribed me with Zofran, which is very common for pregnant people. Also, they give it to people who just had surgery or chemo, because that sort of medication makes people really nauseous. So that pill has saved my life. I only take one pill a day. It's really tiny. It lasts 12 hours, and it really helps me. I'm back to my old self. Still really kind of moody. I mean, I'm not evil or mean or crying all the time. It's just, I don't know. I don't take crap from people anymore. That's all I'm going to say about that. And my acne was really bad, like I said, that I would cover in the last part of the video. I'm normally a Proactive user, and I found, first of all, Proactive probably isn't the safest thing to use when you're pregnant, and it was actually making my skin worse. Like, it felt like it was just tearing my skin, and it just made my skin worse. First, I did research on what to use when you're pregnant. Obviously, try and use stuff that's all natural. I saw something about using something that's soap-free. So I went to the store and I found a face wash that has actually been working. It's from Johnson & Johnson, and it's called Purpose Gentle Cleansing Wash. Clinically shown gentle as water, soap-free, hypoallergenic, and it won't clog pores. And this is what it looks like. It's soap-free, but it's a lot like soap, and it lathers on your skin. I just put a little on my fingers and rub it in. It's so gentle. And I used this one time, and my skin already started clearing up. So going from having to use the whole 3-step system, Proactive, to just being able to use this, which is about $4, and then moisturizer, and that's it. I'm like, oh, I'm in heaven right now. The only thing that I don't really like about it is the smell. It kind of smells like the Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo. And when I was nauseous, the smell is just really bad. I mean, it's not awful, it's just, that smell will probably always remind me of me being nauseous. You know how you kind of link smells to certain things? But it works, and it was cheap, so I am so excited. I figured, oh, I'm going to have to spend a bunch of money trying a million different face washes to figure out what would work for me. And I bought that, and it works. So I'm like, I am so happy. I'll put a link in the down bar for an Amazon, for the Amazon website where you can buy it. I got it at my local store, and you could probably find it at Walmart or something. But just in case, I'll put the link down below. I got my first pair of maternity pants. I wore them only one time so far because I was going to be driving a lot, riding with people in the car pretty much all day. So I was like, I should probably wear them because they're super comfortable. I'm really happy that I got those because I'm probably going to start showing soon. I am actually 4'9" and pre-pregnancy 98 pounds, so there is really nowhere for this baby to go but out. So I will start showing you belly shots right now. Okay, is from the front. This is the side. Other side. You can see these are not my maternity pants, so they're a little tight. And then front. Side. See this pooch right here? This was not there before. My stomach looks weird, like it pops out at the top, goes in, and then has this little pouch right there. So, that's my stomach. And again. Alright, so my first ultrasound will be August 25th. We're so excited about that. And I will keep updating you guys every week of my symptoms. So, thank you so much for watching. Bye.